Hey guys, I hope that you are all doing well. I haven't done a video in a while, so I thought it was about time to do a bit of an update, and I really wanted to do a Bookoplathon update because today I finished 2 books. So it's the 15th of September and I've only just finished 2 books. But I finished 2 books, so that's good stuff. Yeah, so I thought that I would chat about it with you guys. I do have my 3rd book planned. I already know what I'm reading for that, but I wanted to do my next set of rolls to find out what I'll be reading in the next set, because I wanted to roll 4 different times during Bookoplathon. Before I do my next roll to find out what I'm going to be reading for book 4, and hopefully there'll be no doubles and it will just be 1 extra book. Yeah, I'll just quickly go over what I finished today. So the first book that I finished was The Good Immigrant, and I read that for my first roll, which was read a book by an author beginning with an O. One of the essay writers in that book was Musa Okwonga, and so his surname starts with an O, so I was able to use it for that prompt in the end, which was really good. The Good Immigrant is a collection of essays, and they're written by people who have either immigrated into the UK or their parents or grandparents have immigrated into the UK. And it's about their experiences with that and how society in the UK has treated them over the years. And it's very, very impactful. I listened to it on audio, and one of the things that I really, really liked about it was that all the authors narrated their own essays. So to hear their voices and hear them said exactly how they wanted to get their message across, I found was really, really good. And also introduced me to a load of people that I'd never heard of before. So some of the only people I'd heard of was Rennie Edo-Lodge, who wrote Why I'm Not Talking to White People About Race. Have I got that name wrong? I think that's right. So I've read that book. But I think the only other person that I'd heard of before, apart from the editor themselves, was Nish Kumar, who I really, really like. He's a comedian here in the UK, and I've seen him live actually, and I really like Nish a lot. And yeah, so that was the only other person that I knew in the collection. And so it was really nice to become aware of all these different people who were doing many different things. A lot of them writers, I think some were journalists, etc. and stuff like that. But yeah, aside from getting to know and hear about all these cool people that I didn't know about before, you know, it's just a really impactful read, and I really, really urge people, especially from the UK, to read it. So I've already started mentioning it to, well, I've mentioned it to my boyfriend, and I plan on mentioning it to my friends and family, because I think it is something that we should all listen to. So that was really good. I enjoyed that. Well, I say enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it, but then there were moments, I think I cried quite a few times throughout it, because yeah, it's just people's behaviour, it never fails to distress me. Yeah, so that was the first one I read, and then the second prompt that I fulfilled was to read a book featuring gods in some way, so that could be like actual gods or characters with godlike powers. Let me just grab the book. For that, I was supposed to read Mythos. Actually, for the first prompt, I was supposed to read Hamnet, and I got halfway through it and DNF'd it for now, because I just wasn't in the mood for that, but I'll talk about that another time when I get back to it, I think. But it just wasn't the right time for that book. But yeah, so anyway, moving on to the gods prompt. The book that I ended up reading for that instead of Mythos was Fool's Fate by Robin Hobb. And yeah, I really liked it. I think, like, true to form with Robin Hobb's books, especially the last book in the series, it seems, a good half of this book was pretty slow. And it took me a while to get through it. And I was like, okay, this is good and all, and I'm comfortable with the characters, and I was happy being in the world. It wasn't like, I really need to read the book. But then, as always with Robin Hobb's books, the last half of the book just totally picked up. I buddy read these with my stepmom, and we were both like, oh my god, as things are happening. So yeah, this was actually supposed to be the final book in the realm of the Elderlings, and it certainly feels that way. Things are pretty wrapped up. I'm interested to see how things are in the last trilogy, but we won't be getting to the last trilogy for a while, because we've got 4 books to read in the next instalment of the Realm of the Elderlings, which is called the Rainwild Chronicles, I think. I'm glad there is another trilogy, because I think this was sad in parts, but I really think I would have been devastated if this had been the final book and that would have been it. Okay, so the book that I'm about to start, because when I did my first roll for Bookoplathon out of my 4 rolls, it gave me 2 doubles in a row. So that's why there are so many books for the first roll. But the next book I'm about to start is Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, which I'm doing the read along for Lunaralong. Links in the description for that if you're interested. But yeah, we're halfway through the month now, so I feel like I'm going to get in the Discord and everyone would have already read it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one, so I'm happy to be moving on to this one. But yeah, so now I'm going to do roll number 4 and find out roll number 4. It's roll number 4, but it's my second roll out of my 4 rolls I wanted to do at the beginning. I don't know if that makes any sense, but because of the doubles adding rolls, it kind of confuses things a little bit. But yeah, so I'm going to set up my camera for that and let's do a roll. And hope not for a double. Okay, excuse my really poor setup here, but this is what we're going with. I've got the game board on my iPad, and we last landed on Myth, Lore, Legend or Fairytale, so this little star can do that. Okay, don't really want to throw the dice on my iPad, but 6! Okay, was that really a throw? I don't know. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spooky! This has to be the worst prompt for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It definitely is spooky. Okay, after some deliberation, I have decided that I'm going to take the roll again option, because there are some books that I could probably fit into that prompt at a squeeze, but I don't really want to cheat it too much. And I really want to get books from my TBR on here. So the price of rolling again means for the next prompt that I get, I have to pick 2 books that fits that prompt. So I'm taking a real risk here. I'm taking a risk. Because if the next prompt means I can't fit any books on my TBR, then I've got another 2 books to read. Okay, let's hope I don't get a double as well. Have I really screwed myself here? Oh no, what is that? Okay, that's another 6. It fell down, but it was a 5. Okay, please be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got to be kidding me. No! Oh, God. I mean, if I do it again, does that mean I have to pick 3 books? No, that's ridiculous. I'm just going to have to go with it and hope for the best. So that didn't really go to plan. I actually had to go back and rewatch Becca's video to see what she actually said about it, about that square, and it's literally just going either on Instagram or Goodreads or whatever, and just the first book that you can read it. So this has massively backfired because I need to do this twice. I was like, oh, just quickly film the video, haven't had much time to film recently. No, Bookoplathon hates me. So, okay, I'm gonna screen record my phone. I think I'm gonna go to Instagram, I guess. Let me just get on my correct Instagram, and I think I'm just going to scroll and see what happens. So, okay, so I put it up so you can see what's going on. Okay, don't have that book. Oh, what? Can you zoom in? What is that? I actually don't know what that is. Blood. Nope, don't have that book. Don't have these guys. Don't have that. Thousand Ship. These books are good, to be fair, but I don't have any of them. Oh my gosh. What is this? Why? Why is there something with a load of classics? Okay, the only... What is that? The complete novels. You've got to be joking me. I'm not reading Charles Dickens now. Absolutely not. Jane Austen, the complete novels. Sonnets. Oh, can I totally cheat and read a sonnet? I'm going to cheat and read a sonnet. Is that bad? Sonnets are really little. Can I do that? I might have to do that. Oh, Edgar Allan Poe. I could read... Is it The Raven that he wrote? Okay. I think I can work with this pile and come up with something that's reasonable. There are some Jane Austen books that I haven't read yet, and I like to listen to them. So I could try and get those on Scribd because they're probably free. Well, they're probably on Scribd. Okay, I can work with that. That's fine. So where should we go to next? Let me just stop that screen recording. I could do Twitter. Let's do Twitter. Right, so let's start recording the old screen again. I can't believe this. This is very upsetting. Okay, let's start that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and let's scroll. There's no books there. Bunch of books here. Nope, I don't have any of them. Kingdom of the Wicked. What's those? You can see now I'm like squinting at my phone because I haven't got my glasses on. I actually can't see what that is. Christie Affair. Okay. Ooh. What's that? Frozen. It's exciting. Is that Frozen? No. Yes? Beauty and the Beast. Don't know. Okay. You have got to be joking me. The Night Circus is on my TBR. Okay, I did not plan this, I promise you. Oh, you can probably tell by my reaction that I didn't plan it. And there's an Illumicrate box for it. Well, thank you, Shells. Do I follow you? I think I do. Yes, I do. Okay, that's good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm reading the Night Circus. Right, that is the right Night Circus, right? Who else is it going to be? Erin Morgenstern, the Night Circus. I literally cannot believe it. Shells is my saviour. Thank you so much. It's here! I can't believe it! And this is like one of my most anticipated books ever as well. I'm so excited to read the Night Circus. I wasn't sure if this would have worked for Spooky, but in the end it doesn't matter because I'm going to read it anyway. So yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm not reading it straight away because I've still got to read Scarlet first, and then I've got to read whatever sonnet I pick. I'm totally going to read a sonnet. I reckon that's not cheating. And it's not really a punishment though, is it, for rolling again? Let me know. Can I read a sonnet? Or shall I read Jane Austen or Edgar Allan Poe? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, excited for these two. Happy days. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad they all paid off in the end and it wasn't as desperate as I thought it was going to be at one stage. I'll probably update you when I finished 2 out of the 3 things I've got to read. And then just before I pick up the Night Circus, I'll probably do the next roll just so I can plan ahead a little bit what I'm going to be reading. So yeah, happy days. Alright, I hope everyone's doing well. If you're playing Bookoplathon, let me know how you're getting on. And I will see you soon in the next video. Take care everyone. Bye!